So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Inside, it's stolen by Duncan. Here's Garnett. Anthony in the corner. Garnett with a screen on Pierce. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony. Carmelo throws it down.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim. Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Garnett with a screen on Pierce. It's Anthony with the drive. And the rejection by James. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach preparing for the slippery Carmelo Anthony. Coach says they've been running off-ball drills to simulate Anthony's routes. They see how easily he can creep into open spaces. If they can prevent clean catches, that can limit Melo's ability to get good looks at the rim. Coach thinks that would really help tonight.
Yep. Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Bryant after the made shot from Dwayne Wade.
That was a slick drive and throwdown by Bryant. Just cruising in for that crush.
Pierce with it. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Duncan.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Anthony against Pierce. 6 to shoot. Here's Garnett. Oh, man!
KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
Now here's Arenas. Pass to Wade. To the inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Kids checked in. Now here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, how about Carmelo's handle there, staying patient and creating for himself out of the offense.
The East trail by 6. Outside Kid. Pass to Pierce. O'Neal sets the screen for Pierce. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Anthony. Driving to the basket. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Wade, right side. Over Bryant. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Garnett with a screen on Pierce. Anthony, the pass to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
1:30 left to play in the first quarter. And the East All-Stars decide... their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
O'Neal's check in for the East. Carter comes in for Wade. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Yao checked in for Duncan. Stoudemire comes in for Garnett. Dirk Nowitzki's checked in for Anthony. And it's Allen in for Tony Parker.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
And here is Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Stoudemire dishes to Bryant. Stoudemire the pass to Kobe. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. With 1 on the clock, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
Boy, good force on that drive from Bryant that time. Even the foul didn't keep him from taking the shot.
And the first one at the line is good. Bosh is checked in for James. Both free throws good for Bryant.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
The East trail by 8. Carter outside. Bosh, a screen on Kobe. And finish off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Now Allen. Scoreless thus far. And it's Allen with the jam.
And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense. And we got a taste of that right there.
And so it's the West All-Stars in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's Allen. Stoudemire with a screen on Kidd. And then Allen slams it in.
Just a smart decision that time by Ray Allen, doing exactly what he has to do to break up the defense a little bit.
Kidd sets the pick for Bosh. And there's the call.
Oh, it's going to be an illegal screen. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for the East. And that one's good. McGrady's got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
Here's Bosch, banked in off the glass.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
McGrady with the ball. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Bosch against Stoudemire. Now here's Pierce. Steps back and shoots. The East All-Stars tack on two more.
I tell you, when you watch Pierce work, he is well calibrated for the mid-range game.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stoudemire with a screen on Arenas, driving inside.
Look, kept it on the pick and roll, and he made the most of it.
The East trail by 10, and the East All-Stars call time. With some changes. James checked in for Bosch. And it's Wade in for Vince Carter. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Duncan, he's checked in for Yao. Garnett comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Anthony's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Bryant in for Tracy McGrady. Back to Arenas. Pass to James. Latre. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Proving he's got some range. Impressive seeing James come through from deep.
Pierce against Anthony. Garnett with a screen on Pierce. Anthony taking his time here. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Wade against Richardson. Shot, high post. That's short off the rim. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Marsh comes in for Jermaine O'Neal. And it's Carter in for Pierce. The East trail by 9. And another miss by the East. And here's Kobe. Garnett with a screen on Arenas. Carter against Anthony. Into the lane. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Garnett with a screen on Carter. The drive by Anthony. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on LeBron James.
Oh, nice cut by Anthony inside. When he slashes hard like that, it really compromises the defense.
Shaq is checked in for the East. Pierce comes in for Carter. Both good from the line that time.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Wade passes to Pierce. Nice move. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 13-point game.
I'd like to see him. Player not afraid to embrace physical play and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
So the West ends up going with the new group.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Stoudemire with a screen on Wade. Allen drives in. Stoudemire dishes to Allen. Now McGrady. He has 6. Stoudemire with a screen on Pierce. McGrady passes to Stoudemire. And the rejection by LeBron. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second. Attempt does not go in for him. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the West. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Pierce with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. And it's 8 points for Paul Pierce.
Not an easy distance, but you know what? He showed no anxiety at all.
Here's McGrady. He has 6. Driving the lane. Count that one. McGrady's got 8.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Here's Arenas. Got it. Good job in the low post.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
McGrady with the ball. He's got 8. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Lobbed up there. Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
Now here's Bryant. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Stoudemire with the screen on Wade. Bryant. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Leaping up to the rim. Bryant sees... the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Now a timeout called by the East. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Duncan, he's checked in for Yao. Garnett comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And Allen subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Here's Pierce. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Pierce covering. Wade against Kobe. And the rejection by James.
One of those guys with boundless energy. LeBron James, elite potential in really every phase of the game. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The West lead. By 10. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Anthony's checked in for Nowitzki, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Kobe. So it's the West now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pierce against Anthony. Garnett with a screen on Pierce. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
And here's the East. Wade outside. Oh, Dwayne Wade doing damage inside.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
Anthony against Pierce. Outside Anthony, down low. Garnett just attacking the rim.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, he can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
Here's Wade. Here's Shaq. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Strong move inside sends him to the stripe.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
Garnett with a screen on Pierce. 4 on the clock. Anthony with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Anthony. And it's the East with the rebound. James looking it over. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
And I think LeBron is most comfortable inside using his length and athleticism.
Pierce against Anthony. 1:09 left in the third. Garnett with a screen on Pierce. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And when you're a good passer, the D expects that. He tricked him there and kept it for a bucket.
Kidd against Allen. Pierce for 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
Allen passes to Anthony. Garnett with a screen on Pierce. The drive by Anthony. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Here's Pierce. And another one in the score. In column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And here is McGrady. He's got 10. Driving in. Off target at the rim. And so it's the West All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the West All-Stars?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
McGrady against Arenas. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
Pass to O'Neal. Arenas with the screen for O'Neal. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from James. And the West All-Stars with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stoudemire with a screen on Arenas. Here's McGrady, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Kobe kicks to McGrady. Stoudemire with a screen on Arenas, and he drives in.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself. And going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Pass to Bosch. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Carter on the wing. Screen by O'Neal. Carter drives in. Oh, the power on that Pruden!
Tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Now McGrady with the drive, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Timeout.
Yes. Indeedy. Well done.
Now a timeout called by the East. And some changes here for the East. Shack's checked in for O'Neal. Pierce comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Wade in for Carter. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Yao. Garnett comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Anthony's checked in for Nowitzki. And it's Allen in for Tracy McGrady. Pierce against Anthony. Garnett with a screen on Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Anthony! Jumper is off. The East trail by 10. For 3. And down goes the 3.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
Pierce has gone 2 for 3 from deep. Pierce against Anthony. Garnett with the screen for Anthony. Shot from 16. O'Neal there for the rebound. Wade surveying the D. Now O'Neal. Wade outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second. Violation. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Garnett. Nowitzki comes in for Anthony. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Ray Allen. Arenas against McGrady. Stoudemire with a screen on Arenas. Flees it in off the window.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
The East trail by 9. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Wade. Oh, tough finish from Wade.
And that's young man strength right there. Wade hustling it home.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's McGrady. Stoudemire with a screen on Arenas. He takes it in.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that. Straight to the basket.
And the East All-Star. Call time here. Now checked in for the West. Dwayne Wade, the putback. Great determination, but can't put it back in. The West leading by 8. Stoudemire outside. Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. The West making some changes. Duncan comes in for Yao. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Nowitzki. McGrady against Arenas. 5 to shoot. Stoudemire, the screen. Shot from 12. Can't get it. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 8-point game.
Ice water in his veins. Pierce wants the ball when the game's on the line, because he knows he can deliver.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Anthony with it. On the shot clock. Oh, what a play inside.
And people think of Anthony purely as a shooter, but their guy can make the slick pass when the opportunity presents itself.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.